game. I pray you bless the players and protect them from injury. And God, I pray the way that we play this game and the way that we treat each other honors each other and honors you. Thank you today for this game, and thank you today for everything that you've given us. In your name, amen.
Now to honor the men and women defending our freedom around the world, please face a flag to my left.
Now to honor the men and women defending our freedom around the world, please face a flag to my left for the playing of our national anthem. Forward, a 6'5" junior, number 23, Tim Hall. At guard, a 6'3" junior, number 33, Zach Carter. And at center, a 6'8" junior, number 55, Lionel Kawimba. Junior guard, number 12, Tasha Wood. Upright for the ladies, junior guard, number 14, Jeffrey Matthews. A 6'3" sophomore guard, number 23, Aaron Hall. And a 6'4" junior forward, number 32, Pierce Bradley. Coaching staff, Eagles, for Jason Shields, Bill Holmes, Craven Smith, and the head coach, Tim Hall. The Kentucky High School Athletic Association requires that the sport sportsmanship rules. That's why emphasize positive values in all parties that work hard to create a sense of teamwork, responsibility, and perspective.
And welcome. We're here today at LCA's Rose campus for this 43rd District game between Dunbar and your LCA Eagles. LCA comes into this contest 1-1, having beaten Western Hills but lost to Lexington Catholic. Dunbar 2-0, having defeated Tates Creek and Henry Clay. And action is underway as Green puts it into Selby. Your starters for LCA: Anderson Green, Sawyer West, Jeffrey Selby, Tyler Hall, and Pierce Ragland. And I'll get you the starters for Dunbar here as soon as I can. You've got the numbers, I'll just warn you, are very hard to read with the red on the red. I know we've got Cade Hilt, Nick Spalding, Tim Hall, Zach Carter, and Lionel Kawimba. And I'll check the pronunciation there as Hall puts up the jumper. 2-0 Eagles. Just so you know, we're using a new camera here. Our huddle camera will follow the game automatically. And you've got a picture of the scoreboard. The scoreboard will fade in and out. It is not your picture. It is not technology, other than our camera has an issue that we're working on with Huddle, but hopefully it will provide you the information you need. As Selby misses that layup, knocked out of bounds by Sawyer West, it will be Dunbar's ball. So again, Hilt, a junior, Spalding, a sophomore, Hall, a junior, Carter, a junior, and Kawimba is a junior as well, 6'8". Definite size advantage today for Dunbar as Spalding knocks down the three, puts the Bulldogs up 3-2.
3-point basket, Nick Spalding.
Glad you're with us today. I'm sorry we can't allow more people into the gym, but COVID restrictions obviously prevent it. Pierce Ragland has it on the wing. Gets it over to Selby in the corner. Selby working against a man-to-man defense of Dunbar. Obvious size advantage for the Eagles, or excuse me, for the Bulldogs. And also Tanner Walton, LCA's kind of Mr. Do-Everything Junior. Looks like we've got a foul on Kamwimba. Kamwimba's first, team's first, but Tanner Walton down with an injury. And hopefully we'll be back soon as Selby puts it to Ragland. Ragland back to Selby. Selby puts it up, no good. Ragland gets the rebound, gets fouled. So that'll be Hall's first, team second. Have a sub for the Bulldogs.
For the Bulldogs, number 5, Shaheem Drew.
A traveling call on West. As Shaheem Drew comes into the contest, number 5. 6'5" junior. Cade Hill. They'll put it to Spalding again from the same spot. He made one just a second ago. He misses this one, and Tyler Hall with the rebound. So the Eagles hope to have Tanner Walton back soon. Back cut by Anderson Green, the 8th grader, gets it from Hall, gets fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. Anderson Green, who's had a nice week, 8th grader. It's tough to make that jump, but he's done it very well, and misses that first free throw, however. Second one also rims out, so the score remains 3-2. Anderson Green gets it stripped from behind by Spalding. Spalding up ahead. Foul and the bucket. Good by number 33, Zach Carter. Excuse me, Tim Hall. Tim Hall will be at the line trying to finish off a three-point play. Makes it 6-2. Dunbar leads. Dunbar, one of the preseason top couple of teams in the 43rd district. The Eagles, again, being down Tanner Walton is a very tough blow to the Eagles. He got injured last week of practice before the season started. Hope to have him back soon. Hall has it up front. Over to Green. Green shoves off, gets called for the push. That'll be the Green's first, team's third. I think the foul is going to be called on Selby. Ball's good. Basket was good again by Hall. He'll get another chance to complete a three-point play. He does. Gets 2 three-point plays the old-fashioned way, and Dunbar has 1 three-point basket. Takes a 9-2 lead. Anderson Green gets over to Sawyer West on the side. LCA struggling against this man-to-man a little bit. Green gets it on the baseline. Fall away, good. Hilt has it up front for the Bulldogs. Over to Carter. Hilt will drive to the middle. They're going to call tripping on the Eagles. Foul will be on Green, his second, team's 5th.
Eagle foul number 4.
Tough call there on Green, but there was contact, so Bulldogs put it in. Spalding will have it straight away. Can't leave him open. have a jump ball. It'll go to the Bulldogs. It'll remain with the Bulldogs. Have a substitution. Jack Preston comes in the lineup for Anderson Green, who has the 2 fouls early on. Jack Preston, a junior. Check Spalding on the corner. Spalding again up front. Thinks about the 3. Decides better of it. Hall over to Hilt. Hilt drives baseline. Loses control. Selby collects it. Gets it over to Tyler Hall, and the Eagles will bring it up. Get it over to Jack Preston. Drives baseline. Puts it up. Blocked by number 5, Drew. So we'll have Hunter Williams and Kamwimba checking back in for the Bulldogs. Does Kamwimba. Hunter Williams, a 6-foot sophomore. Selby inbounds it to West. West on the wing, gets it out to Tyler Hall. Hall checked by Carter. Loses control a little bit, gets it knocked away, picks it back up, takes it up, and misses the layup. The Eagles can't expect to hang into this game without, while not making those kinds of shots. Hall from the corner, air ball, short from 3, I believe. Sawyer West looks inside for Ragland, knocked away by Dunbar. And the Eagles will have a substitution here as number 10, Nathan Hall, checks in the contest for Sawyer West. Nathan Hall, number 10 there, a senior. Eli Green will check in for Ragland. Eagles lineup gets a little smaller without Ragland. Selby puts it into Eli Green. He can't handle it, knocked away by Dunbar. Zach Carter has the ball. Gets it over to Spalding. He'll take a deep 3. That was long range. Misses it. Hall gets the rebound. Tyler Hall. Nathan Hall is his older brother, who has the ball now. Lefty senior. Tyler on the wing. Gets it back out to Nathan. Eli Green here on the near side with the ball. His older brother is Anderson Green. I'm sorry, his younger brother is Anderson Green, who was just in. I think Coach Hall looking for his eldest son to run the set a little bit better. Eagles look a little disorganized at the moment. Selby has it up front. Checked by Kamwimba. Out to Jack Preston for 3. No good, but he gets fouled on the 3 by Hunter Williams. Preston will go to the line to shoot 3. So that's the team's 4th. I guess they're calling the foul after he came down on the ground, so not shooting, apparently. Jack Preston gets it, goes baseline, gets it over to Tyler Hall. Back cut by Eli Green. Tim Hall Hall gets it for Dunbar. Dumps it down to Kamwimba, fouled by Selby. That'll be his 2nd, team 6th. And Kamwimba will go to the line.
Eagle foul, number 14, Jeffrey Selby, his 2nd, team 6. Line out Kamwimba at the line.
Looks like we'll have Cade Hilt and Max Van Dyke checking in for the Bulldogs here. Kamwimba sinks the first. Jackson Newman will come in for Selby. Number 2 there, 6'2" junior.
For the Eagles, number 2, Jackson Newman.
Second one up and good. 11-4, Dunbar leads. As I mentioned, the Eagles, without the services of Tanner Walton, that's 24 points and 8 rebounds a game from last year. Having to replace those minutes, plus losing the rest of the starters. A lot of young kids, talented but young. As the back cut from Hall to Eli Green is stolen. Hall will take it the other way for Dunbar. And Jack Preston will take the charge. Nice tough play there by Jack Preston as he takes the charge of Tim Hall. It's his second, team's fourth, as number 22, Drew Barbie, comes in the game. Shaheem Drew checks back in. Hall will go out with 2 fouls. (11-4) early on here with just under 2 minutes left in the first quarter of this 43rd District game between LCA and Dunbar. Hall gets it in the corner to Eli Green. Quick three, good. Eagles needed that. Nice spark, nice quick release by the sophomore, Eli Green. Van Dyke takes it to the top. Checked by Newman. Layup is missed there by Williams. Rebound to Tyler Hall. He'll bring it up. Goes the length of the court. Takes it up, puts it up and in. Eagles with 5 quick points, draw within 3. Van Dyke has it on the wing. Lumped into Drew, over to Williams, good. Nice pass by Shaheem Drew. And Hunter Williams finishes it off, 13-8, 45 seconds left. Gonna have a foul by Hilt. That's his second, team 6th. Nick Spalding checks back in, replacing Hilt. Ill-advised foul by Hilt. I know he was trying to get the pressure on the ball, but that far away from the basket, not a great place to get your second foul. Eli Green over to Jackson Newman. He's checked by Drew. Newman brings it out over to Preston. 25 seconds left on the clock. Hall to his brother. Tyler Hall puts it up and in. Cuts it to 13-10. Spalding on the side. Out to Drew, to Van Dyke from long range, no good. Rebound Eli Green. He puts up the long heave off the backboard. We'll go to the second quarter, 13-10 Dunbar. We'll be right back on the LCA Sports Network, brought to you by Bluegrass Orthopedics.
Thank you so much for helping us make sure the kids have a great season. For the Bulldogs, number 33, Jack Carter. For the Eagles, number 4.
And we are back to action here into the second quarter as Jack Preston took it the length of the court, tried to get it over to Newman, no good, stolen by Dunbar. 13-11, Dunbar leads LCA. Nathan Hall checking Spalding out front. Hunter Williams for the three, good. Anderson Green back in the game. Gets a screen from Newman, drives the lane, dishes it off to Preston, over to Eli Green. Green to Nathan Hall, looks for the three, no, not there. Back over to Jack Preston. Preston to Jackson Newman on the near side. Gets it to Nathan Hall. Nathan Hall back cut to Anderson Green. Oh, the ball rims out. Brought in by Shaheem Drew. Van Dyke over to Spalding. Spalding travels, excuse me. I didn't know if he had stepped out of bounds or traveled, but they get him for traveling. If you're just joining us, Dunbar 2-0 on the season, LCA 1-1. As Lionel Kumwimba comes back in the contest, replacing Drew. So for Dunbar, you have Spalding, Van Dyke, Carter, Williams, and Kumwimba. For LCA, you've got Anderson Green, Eli Green, Nathan Hall, Jack Preston, and Jackson Newman. Preston back to Newman. Carter knocks it away on a good deny off to the wing. We have a substitution for LCA, or maybe we don't. Thought Tyler Hall was checking in. He doesn't. Anderson gets the ball into his brother, Eli. 16-11, early in the second quarter. Nathan Hall takes it to the baseline side, checks it back out to Newman. Newman gets it to Preston, back to Newman. Newman thought about the three, but continues to work the offense. LCA being patient here on this side of the ball. Dunbar has stayed in the man-to-man. Jack Preston gets a screen from Nathan Hall. Newman looks for Eli in the corner. Working it, back cut. Newman with the layup from Eli Green. Nicely done by Eli Green and Jackson Newman. 16-13. Dunbar leads. Zach Carter puts the ball up and good from the elbow. Nice move by Zach Carter. Carter at 6'4", junior. That pass probably ill-advised. Preston can't handle it, goes out of bounds. Tyler Hall comes in for Jackson Newman. Nice minutes by Jackson Newman. Carter, back over to Hunter Williams. Max Van Dyke for the long three, no good. We'll have an over the back call, I believe, on Kumwimba, who shows a little bit of frustration. Obviously a size advantage there, but good box out by the Eagles. That'll be the 7th foul on Dunbar. That'll be the 2nd on Kumwimba, so Shaim Drew will come back in. And Nathan Hall will go to the free throw line to shoot 1-1. Dunbar will be in the bonus on LCA's next foul as Hall sinks the first one. Cuts the lead to 4. It's the second one up. It rolls off. No good. So 18-14 with 5.5 minutes left in the half. Spalding drives the middle of the lane, puts the little floater up, and it rolls around and goes in. Nice move by Spalding, the 6-foot sophomore. Green's pass to Green is tipped, but regained. Nathan Hall over to Eli Green for another three from the wing. Good. Eli Green 2 for 2 from distance, cuts the lead in half, makes it 20-17 Dunbar. Eagles are going to have some of that shooting, I think, to keep this game tight. Zach Carter puts up the three, no good. Ball tipped around. It'll be a white ball, it says, so LCA gets possession, down 3 here in the second quarter. Each team, well, Dunbar has 7 fouls, LCA 6, so basically each team is in the bonus. Eagles working around the perimeter. Anderson Green puts up the three, blocked by Carter. Nice job by Zach Carter to block the perimeter shot. Takes the ball the length away, and he gets the reward with the bucket. 22-17. So good defense leads to good offense. Jeffrey Selby looking to check back in. That dangerous pass almost picked off there by Carter. Tyler Hall looks at his brother cutting and throws it away. Anderson Green did a back cut and Tyler threw it. They're saying it was tipped. So it'll stay with LCA as Jeffrey Selby checks in for Jack Preston. Dunbar protesting. I'm not sure. I didn't really notice whether it was, didn't know whether it was tipped or not, but that was the call. So Jeffrey Selby has the ball up front, gets it over to Tyler Hall. LCA really working the back screens, or the back cuts, trying to beat them off on this man-to-man defense, but Dunbar's done a good job of recovering. Has a couple steals off those back cuts. LCA trying to be patient, looking for the good shot. Hall will take it into the lane, gets it out to Eli Green for another three, no good, short. His first miss of the night. Max Van Dyke gets it on the wing, drives baseline, tries to dump it in, but dumps it out instead to Hunter Williams. Ball's short. Max Van Dyke gets it. And he'll have a reach in on Nathan Hall. It looks like Nick Spalding will go to the line, shooting 1-1.
Eagle foul number 10, Nathan Hall, his first, team 7.
So Nick Spalding will now come to the line. Ball's up, and it's good. So after LCA cut it to 3, Spalding will look to extend the lead to 7. Second one up, and good. Drew Barbie will check back in for the Bulldogs. Carter goes out. 3 minutes, 10 seconds left in the half. Anderson Green takes the screen from Selby. He's called for carrying the ball. Lost the dribble a little bit. That turnover gives it back to Dunbar with a 7-point lead. LCA calls for the trap. They get the steal. Tyler Hall has it, drives the middle of the lane. They will call the foul on Hunter Williams. His second. It's the Bulldogs' 8th team foul. They've got 4 players with 2 apiece. Kamwimba, Hall, Williams, and Hilt all have 2. Tyler Hall, the sophomore, will come to the line, shoot 1-1. Benjamin. Ben Haggard checks in for Dunbar. Hall puts up the first free throw, good. Second one, rolls around, falls. Cuts it to 5 with 2 minutes, 52 seconds left in the half. Dunbar's going to take a timeout, and we'll take it with them. We'll be right back on the LCA Sports Network, brought to you by Bluegrass Orthopedics.
We are a team. We are a family. No, literally, we are a suburban family of football fans.
Pepsi, made for football. Watch it.
Protect your house. IPM Pest and Termite, your neighborhood pest.
And we are back to action here. 2 minutes, 48 seconds left in the half. Dunbar ball. Spalding drives the lane, misses the shot. Ball tipped, the rebound tipped around. Van Dyke gets it, back to Spalding. He shoots the 3, hits it, and the foul. Eli Green with the foul, his first, team's 8th. So Spalding will try for the 4-point play. Short, Selby with the rebound. We've had a technical foul on Coach Hall for LCA. So it looks like Max Van Dyke will shoot the technicals. Van Dyke puts up the first, it's good. Puts up the second, it's also good. So that extends the lead to 10 for Dunbar. And gives Dunbar the ball. So Zach Carter will check back in for Haggard. (29-19). Ball's lost by Spalding. Hall gets it, puts it up, no good. Carter gets the rebound. Bulldogs going the other way. Barbie up with the jumper, no good. Goes over his own teammate, gets the rebound. Falls to the floor, ball's loose. It'll stay with Dunbar on the alternating possession. Max Van Dyke for three, no good, air ball. Carter gathers the rebound. Zach Carter gets the three ball, good. So a bad turn of events there for LCA. 5-point trip for the Eagles after they had scored. Extends the lead all of a sudden to 13 points. Anderson Green gets it up top. Nathan Hall on the wing. Over to Eli Green. Eli gets the pick from Nathan Hall. Doesn't use it. Tyler Hall drives, spins into the lane, gets a shot up. No call. A lot of contact, but no call. Dunbar comes away with it. Van Dyke thinks about three, gets it into Carter. Carter puts a fadeaway from the baseline, no good. Called a foul, I believe, on LCA here. They're discussing what the call will be. They're going to call the foul on Anderson Green, it looks like. His third, team's ninth. LCA is going to take a full timeout, and we'll take it with them. We'll be right back here on the LCA Sports Network. And we are back with you here on the LCA Sports Network. Dunbar leading by 13 here in this 43rd District matchup. They will be going to the line. Barbie at the line, shoots the first one, no good. Comes off to Anderson Green. That foul, that last foul right before the timeout was changed. It is not on Jeffrey Selby, it was on Nathan Hall. So Jeffrey Selby did not get his third. He has two. He nevertheless did come out of the game. Eli Green gets it underneath, gets it back out to Pierce Ragland, who's checked in. Ragland and Sawyer West checked back in for the Eagles. Anderson over to Pierce, Ragland. Back to Anderson, to Sawyer West. 44 seconds left. Over to Anderson, to Ragland. Ragland looks to check Shaheem Drew on him. Eagles look to be squeezing the ball a little bit with 30 seconds left, maybe waiting to regroup at halftime. Ragland with the screen, falls down. Sawyer West drives, doesn't get it, gets it out to Ragland. Ragland to Anderson Green, 15 seconds left. Anderson Green, 10 seconds. Takes the screen from Ragland, who falls down. Tyler Hall drives, gets fouled. Looks like that foul is going to be on number 31, Max Van Dyke, his first, team's 9th. So Tyler Hall will go to the line shooting 1-1. Jack Preston checks back in for Anderson Green.
For the Eagles, number 5, Jack Preston. Tyler Hall at the line, shooting 1 for extra vote.
Hall puts it up, and it's good. Stops the bleeding a little bit. 12-point game. Second one, also good. Ball's up and off, short. So it'll be a 32-21 at the half. Dunbar leads. We'll be back with you in just a few moments.
We are a team. We are a family. No, literally, we are a suburban family of football fans.
Pepsi, made for football. Watch it.
Protect your house. IPM Pest and Termite, your neighborhood pest professional.
No. This ain't no sandwich. Because on a sandwich, they ask you if you want cheese. But on a papadilla, cheese is what's holding the whole operation together. Get one now for just $6. Better ingredients, better pizza, better than a sandwich. Papa John's.
And we are back here at halftime. Appreciate you joining us. We've got some halftime statistics for you. See if I can read them here. A little bit smaller print. Dunbar shot 42% from the field on 10 of 24 shooting, including 4 for 13 from behind the arc. They were 8 of 10 from the line to account for their 32 points. They were led in scoring by Nick Spalding with 10, and then followed up by Zach Carter with 7. They were led in rebounding by Zach Carter with 5, Shaim Drew with 3, and had a few players with 2 apiece. For the Eagles, they shot 44% from the field at 7 of 16, 2 of 3 from behind the arc, and 5 of 8 from the free throw line to account for their 21 points, but they were out-rebounded to only 15 to 12, despite the size advantage, significant size advantage for Dunbar. LCA also was led by Tyler Hall with 10 points, Eli Green with 6 with his 2 threes, Jackson Newman with 2, Anderson Green with 2, Nathan Hall chipped in a point, and to account for their 21 points. Assists, Jack Preston, Nathan Hall with 3 assists led the way for LCA. Steals, LCA had 4, Dunbar 2. Dunbar had a block shot. LCA 8 turnovers, Dunbar 6, so a fairly well-played half for both teams. But the difference, obviously, is second chance points, as Dunbar got 8 more shots up than did LCA. So LCA was down 2 at the end of the first quarter, but lost the second quarter by 9 to account for their the 11-point differential here at the half. So hopefully the Eagles can reverse that course and see if we can't have a good second half here for the Eagles against their 43rd district opponents. Again, LCA playing without all-region junior Tanner Walton. who is out with an ankle injury and hopes to be back very soon. The Eagles will take on Frankfurt Tuesday, when in the All-A region, and that's a big game for the Eagles as they try to get back to the All-A state in Richmond, but will probably have to do so without Tanner. And so the Eagles are getting valuable experience for young guys, but certainly want Tanner to get well soon and get back. So he does a little bit of everything for the Eagles. You can see him there underneath the basket in street clothes right now, but hopefully we'll get him back very soon, shortly. Drew Johnson, senior, he's back and dressed. He's been out for the first 2 games with a hand injury. He's back and dressed. So we appreciate you joining us today. We'll get this third quarter underway here in just a second. Also want to thank Bill Ellis, our PA announcer, Michael Fulton, and Zach Barnhart working the scoreboard and the clock for us today. Thanks them for pitching in, and for all the parents who are volunteering to help us get this game in today. Because of COVID, it is very difficult to get game operations. Is very difficult. Eagles inbound it. Anderson Green has it. Ragland flashes at the elbow, gets the pass, takes it down the middle, back into the corner to Anderson Green. And Green gets it over to Tyler Hall. Ball fakes one way, goes toward the side, looking for a teammate, gets it to Selby, back to Hall. Hall takes it, gets it to the wing to Sawyer West. Sawyer West lays it up and in. Nicely done there by the Eagles, running kind of a half-court weave and finished off by Sawyer West on the lay-in. Nick Spalding has the ball for Dunbar, over to Zach Carter. Tim Hall, who had foul trouble early on for the Eagles, back in the lineup. Good box out there by Jeffrey Selby, much the shorter of Kamwimba, but did a nice job of boxing out and let his teammates get a chance to get the rebound. The LCA gets the ball back, kicked out of bounds. Eagles have a chance to cut further into this lead. Down 11 at the half. Get it inbounds to West. West drives to the middle of the lane. Nothing there. Gets it back out to Selby in the corner. He's got Hall on him. Ball fakes, goes baseline to Ragland. Ragland lays it up and in. Nice job, Jeffrey Selby and Pierce Ragland. And we'll have a violation on the baseline for Dunbar. Gives it back over to the Eagles, so LCA has a chance to cut into this lead further. Selby, looking to inbounds, gets it to Hall for the 3. No good. Ragland with the rebound, back to Hall. There's a foul called underneath. I'm not sure on who. They'll call it on Tim Hall. That's his third, team's first. Not sure. I didn't really see that one. It's a tough call on Hall. But that is his third early in the second half here. It's a tough call when you're the one who hits the ground and you get the foul called on you. I think he's frustrated. He's a fine player and he's been limited in minutes due to foul trouble. Eagles get it into Tyler Hall. Pierce Ragland being very aggressive underneath. It's good to see for the junior, 6'5" junior. Sawyer West, ball fakes, puts it in the corner to Hall for the baseline jumper. No good. Hall gets his own rebound, puts it up, blocked, but he'll get fouled on the body underneath. It's foul on Spalding, his first, team second. Hall will go to the line shooting 2, so Eagles have scored the first 4 points of the quarter, looking to make it 6. Hall misses the first off the front iron. So Dunbar finished off the first half on a nice run that put him up by 11. Eagles trying to cut into that, trying to cut it to 6 if Hall can make this free throw. It rattles home. 32-26, minute and a half into the third quarter. Cade Hilt bringing the ball up for Dunbar. Hilt drives to the basket, puts it up and in. Nobody stopping the ball on that. Cade Hilt takes advantage, extends the lead to 8. Anderson Green over to Tyler Hall. Hall back to Green to Selby. All over to Ragland. He's got Kamimba on him. Going to have a hold, it looks like, on Hilt. That will be his third, team's third. Looks like we'll get Drew Barbie will check in for Hilt. I think they called a hold there. I'm not sure. I didn't really see the foul. Pass goes into Anderson Green. He goes baseline, puts it up, and no good. Hall tries to tip it. It goes to Hunter Williams. Came in the game. Williams brings it in, gets it over to Barbie. Barbie drives the lane, gets fouled, puts it up and in. Shaim Drew will check in for the Bulldogs. Drew will check in for Kamwimba, as will Jackson Newman for the Eagles. Newman checks in. Looks like they're going to, they've got some perspiration that we're going to try to get mopped up. Oh, I'm sorry, we got some, Pierce Ragland is bleeding is what it is, so we've got some blood on the court. Cause of stoppage in play, we'll head to a brief break and we'll be right back with you.
Protect your house. IPM Pest and Termite, your neighborhood pest professional.
Basket was good by Drew Barbie. He'll shoot one. Eagle foul number 12, Sawyer West, his second, team second. Zach Carter shooting two. For the Eagles, number 5, Jack Preston. Nick Spalding. For the Eagles, number 10, Nathan Hall, number 11, Eli Green.
Drew to Carter, over in the corner to Barbie. Barbie, the ball's tipped away from Barbie, outlet to Nathan Hall. The lefty goes up to the left side, makes the layup, 40-32. 2.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. The Eagles getting a little bit of energy. The bench, the coaches imploring them. They put on the, dump it in. Ball's tipped away, gathered in by Jack Preston as the Eagles trap works. Preston brings it up, gets it to Eli Green. Green over to Nathan Hall. Selby checked by Barbie. Selby thinks about driving the middle, gets into the lane, gets it back out to Newman for a three, no good. But Jack Preston goes for the rebound, gets fouled by Carter. That'll be Zach Carter's first, team's fourth, as Tim Hall and Max Van Dyke come back into the game, as does Kamwimba. It's a good hustle by the Eagles. Tim Hall, who's been plagued by foul trouble today, limited minutes, checks back in. Very talented player for Dunbar. Pierce Ragland comes out of the athletic training room. Looks like he's gotten fixed up after he had some bleeding issues. Not sure where he was cut or where it came from, but seems to be okay. Eli Green will put up the three, no good. I think we're going to get a foul on Jack Preston for going over the back for LCA. His first, team's third. Cade Hilt checks back in. He replaces Hunter Williams. Eagles are going to get into their press. Green and Preston at the top of the press. Nathan Hall will get called for the reach. That's his third. Team's fourth. The Eagles putting up some pressure. An 8-point game here late in the third quarter. 43rd District basketball as the bench and the limited amount of fans making a lot of noise here. Dunbar will take a 30-second timeout, and we'll take it with them. We'll be right back here on the LCA Sports Network.
Protect your house. IPM Pest and Termite, your neighborhood pest professional.
And we are back to action here. LCA down 8. Dunbar getting the ball in, had to call a timeout. They had it trouble. That ball tipped away by the Eagles' pressure over to Eli Green, out from Jackson Newman to Jack Preston for 3 from deep. Good. Cuts the lead to 5. Nicely done by the Eagles' pressure. Kate Hilt brings it back. It's 40-35. Eagles down. Spalding to Max Van Dyke, checked by Eli Green. Van Dyke out to Hall. Hall dribbles in, puts it up and in. Nice job by the Bulldogs answering with their star Tim Hall, who's been limited in minutes today with foul trouble, but a very, very talented player. As LCA will take a timeout, and this will be a full timeout. We'll take it with them here on the LCA Sports Network, brought to you by Bluegrass Orthopedics. I need to get some video board material for the cheerleaders. And we are back with 58 seconds left in the third quarter. Looks like there might be some perspiration or maybe some more blood. Not sure. Something on the court. It must be blood. Cam Deckett comes out to spray the court with a special solution that cleans that and makes sure it doesn't infect anywhere. Don't know if that was from our previous stoppage in play or whether this is a new one, but nevertheless, stops play. Players have come back onto the court. Eagles ball, down 7. Third quarter's been pretty good for LCA. They've cut into the lead by the 11-point halftime lead by 4. Eli Green gets it with 55 seconds left on the clock here in the third quarter. Eli Green gets it to the corner to Jackson Newman, back to Green. Down to 40 seconds, under 40 seconds. Eli looks inside, thinks better of it, goes out to Jack Preston. He will dribble down into the middle, gets it back to Eli Green, to Preston. Preston dribbles off his foot out of bounds. Back over to Dunbar. Max Van Dyke will return for Hilt. I'm sorry. Yep, for Hilt. 24 seconds left. We'll see if LCA traps. There's a traveling call on Barbie. I think Dunbar looking for a reach-in foul. LCA will have a quick sub as Anderson Green will check in for Nathan Hall, and Tyler Hall will check in for Jackson Newman with 21.8 seconds left in the quarter. Eli Green takes it. Dunbar looking to use its length up top, make it hard for these smaller guards. Call a pushing foul on Dunbar in the baseline. It's on Zach Carter, his second, team's 5th. So with 9 seconds left, LCA puts it in underneath Dunbar's basket. Into the corner to Anderson Green, to Jack Preston. Tyler Hall in the corner to Eli Green. Tries to hit the cutting Tyler Hall, no good. Now that pass was stopped, and it's a jump ball. It'll be possession to Dunbar. with 0.6 seconds on the clock. That actually works to LCA's favor. It's going to be tough for Dunbar to get a look in 0.6 seconds length of the court, and then the fourth quarter will start with LCA getting the ball now because of the change in possessions. So not inconsequential. So we'll head to the fourth quarter with Dunbar leading by 7. We appreciate you being with us, and we'll be right back with more action here on the LCA Sports Network.
We are a team. We are a family. No, literally. We are a suburban family of football fans.
Pepsi, made for football. Watch it.
We are a team. We are a family. No, literally. We are a suburban family of football fans.
Pepsi, made for football. Watch it.
And we are back to start the fourth quarter. LCA down 7, 42-35. Put the ball in play with Eli Green bringing it up. LCA gets into their offensive set. Selby drives baseline. Goes up against the bigger Kamwimba. Not able to make it. Very much changed the shot going up against the bigger defender. Dunbar dumps it into Hall, and he lays it in. LCA's done a decent job today of neutralizing the size of Dunbar and taking their time on their offensive sets, but Dunbar just too big at some points. Anderson Green puts it up, no good. Selby gets the rebound, is in the lane, gets it knocked away from him, dribbles it back out, gets it back over to Eli Green, thinks about a three, but no. Jeffrey Selby out front, drives to the middle, back over to Eli Green. Eli Green drives the lane, puts it up and in. Eli. 44-37 here in the final quarter of action today in 43rd District action. Max Van Dyke takes it to the hole, gets fouled by Selby. Not much doubt there. Jeffrey Selby with his 4th foul, I believe. That'll be the team's 5th. Both teams have 5 team fouls, so each with 1 to give. Max Van Dyke will go to the line, shooting 2. He makes the first. Shaeen Drew checks back in, replacing Kamwimba. Lionel has 2 points on the evening. Van Dyke with the second one, short, no good. Hall brings in the rebound. Eagles have it down 8. Green over to Preston, to Eli Green. Selby sets the screen. Eli Green can't get free. Spalding checking him. Anderson Green back over to Tyler Hall. Preston flashes. It's not there. Tyler Hall looks baseline. Picks up his dribble. Looks for the back cut. Anderson Green over in the corner to his brother Eli. Good. That's nicely done by the Eagles. Have a timeout, Dunbar. This will be a full timeout. We'll take it with them here on the LCA Sports Network. How about a big thank you to our LCA cheerleaders?
We are a team.
And we are back here with 5 minutes, 55 seconds left in regulation. LCA down 5. Dunbar with the ball. Max Van Dyke has it near side, over to Hall. Hall into Carter, back to Van Dyke for the 3. No good, off the front iron. He gets fouled on the rebound, and Jeffrey Selby has just fouled out of the game. It's his 5th, team 6th. So LCA's Jeffrey Selby will have to, going after the rebound, the loose ball, and he did. It was a foul. It was a good call. Just unfortunate hustle foul. Coach Hall trying to figure out who to put in for him. It looks like it'll be maybe Nathan Hall. I think Coach Hall is going to take his full time to replace him. It will be Nathan Hall coming in for Jeffrey Selby. So Selby fouls out with 4 points, but the big impact there is not necessarily just the scoring, it's his rebounding ability, his strength underneath. But they'll have to go with the last 5.5 minutes without him. Spalding out front to Van Dyke, into Hall. He goes up, doesn't get the foul call. A lot of contact, but no call. That's a tough call non-call against Hall, but nevertheless, Eagles have it. Down 5.5 minutes. They can cut into this 5-point lead. Hall back to Eli Green in the corner. Out to Nathan Hall. Calls for Eli Green to come back out. Got 2 sets of brothers and Jack Preston in the game for the Eagles. You got Eli and Anderson Green and Nathan and Tyler Hall, and then Jack Preston. Tyler Hall with the spin move, no good. Tim Hall with the rebound, goes coast to coast, puts it up and in, and he gets fouled. Jack Preston with the foul. That's his second, team's 7th. So Dunbar will be in the bonus the rest of the way. Cade Hilt replaces Drew for the Bulldogs. Tim Hall in limited time because of foul trouble still has 13 points. Tells you how talented a player he is. Back up by 8 for the Bulldogs. Eli Green has it up top for LCA. Gets it over to Tyler Hall, to Jack Preston. Back to Tyler Hall. He makes a move baseline, puts up the floater over Tim Hall. It goes. Nice play by Tyler Hall. Bulldogs running now a little bit. Tim Hall, nice pass to Max Van Dyke for the answer. 50-42 Dunbar. It's a nice play, nice find by Tim Hall. That layup good by Eli Green, who now has 13 points. He and Tyler Hall tied for the team lead for LCA with 13. Tim Hall gets it as a trailer on the break, lays it up and in, makes it an 8-point game. LCA's been doing well on the offensive side of the ball, but Dunbar's had the answer, and it's usually been Tim Hall here so far in the fourth quarter. Eli Green thinks about a 3, thinks the better of it, pulls it back out. He's checked by Nick Spalding. Floated pass into Tyler Hall, puts it up over Tim Hall, and it's good. And the foul. They call the foul on Tim Hall. That's his 4th, team 6th. So Tyler Hall will go to the line looking to complete the 3-point play. Puts it up, rolls around, and good. Cuts the lead to 5 once again as Cade Hilt brings it up over to Zach Carter. 3.5 minutes left in the regulation. Spalding. Spalding looks over to Van Dyke, goes over to Hilt, trying to get it into Tim Hall, or just taking a little bit of time off the clock. No need to be in a rush if you're Dunbar. Carter back to Hilt, back to Spalding. Hall gets it at the free throw line. He's going to get fouled on the ground by Nathan Hall. That's his 4th, team's 8th. So Tim Hall to the free throw line to shoot 1 and 1.
Tim Hall shooting 1, perfect the bonus.
Hall's first free throw, good. Very smooth shooter there is Hall. Gives him 16 so far in the game. And again, didn't play a lot in the first half because of foul trouble, so all the more impressive. Second one is also good. Extends the lead back to 7. Anderson Green to Nathan Hall, who loses it for a second, gets it back to Green. Over to his brother Eli Green. Hall sets the screen. Over to Jack Preston, he puts it up. Little floater, short. No good. Nick Spalding with the rebound. Jack Preston reaches the foul. Preston's 3rd, team's 9th. That'll send Spalding to the line to shoot 1 and 1. Dunbar will be in the double bonus the rest of the way.
Nick Spalding shooting 1, perfect the bonus.
Rebounded by the miss, but rebounded by Hall, put back up and in. Just went right around Anderson Green, who was on the block. Dunbar up by 9. Down low to Jack Preston, out to Nathan Hall. They're going to call the 4th foul on Cade Hilt. That'll be the team's 7th, so LCA's in the bonus now, and Nathan Hall go to the line to shoot 2. Called Hilt for bodying up Hall on the sideline, I guess.
Nathan Hall shooting 1, perfect the bonus.
First one good by Nathan Hall. Second one also good. Jackson Newman will check in for Nathan Hall. Dunbar working it up against the LCA press. Hilt in the middle to Van Dyke. He brings it back out. Coming up on 2 minutes left in the regulation. Carter almost loses the handle on Preston. LCA putting on a lot of pressure up front. Finally a foul on Eli Green, it looks like. That'll be his 2nd, team's 10th. Cade Hilt going to the line to shoot 2. Dunbar will be shooting 2 the rest of the way. First one's good. This one to make it a 9-point Dunbar lead. Short, rebounded by Anderson Green. So it's an 8-point lead for Dunbar. Minute 50 left in the contest, or at least in regulation. Eli Green picks up his dribble, gets it inside to Tyler Hall, makes a move, goes up with it, no good. Jack Preston almost gets the rebound, but Max Van Dyke gets it. Anderson Green almost with the steal. Down to Carter for Dunbar, and there'll be a foul on Preston. That's his 4th. Carter will go to the line shooting 2. First one up and good. This one to make it a 10-point lead. Minute 25 left. The Eagles have fought hard. Again, if you're just joining us, playing without Tanner Walton so far this season. Walton hurt in the last week of practice. We'll have another foul on LCA. On Jackson Newman, number 2, his first. Hilt will be back at the line, shooting 2. First one's up, good. Makes it a 10-point lead. Second one up. Rolls around, no good. Nice job of boxing out by Jackson Newman. Tips it over to Tyler Hall, who brings it up. Eagles need points in a hurry. Down 10 with a minute 14 left. Tries the back cut to Newman and stolen by Hilt. Knocked away from Hilt by Anderson Green, out of bounds though. It'll stay with Dunbar off of LCA. Nathan Hall coming in the game for Jackson Newman.
For the Eagles, number 10, Nathan Hall.
Bucket counts and the foul. Foul on Tyler Hall. It's his second. Carter will go to the line to shoot 1. LCA will be back at home against Beechwood on the 22nd of January. So get a little bit of a layoff because they're playing in the All-A Regional Tournament next week. Down in Berea, they will play Frankfurt on Tuesday night. Nathan Hall up front. Gets the back cut to Tyler Hall, and he's fouled driving to the hoop. Looks like it'll be on Spalding. It's his second, team's 8th. I think they called it on the shot, so Tyler Hall shooting 2 here. First free throw is short. Jackson Newman checks back in for Nathan Hall as Hunter Williams will check back in for Dunbar. He'll replace Hilt. Second free throw is good. 61-50 with 42 seconds left. Nick Spalding gets fouled by Jackson Newman. It's his second. So Spalding will come down and shoot 2. So unless something big happens here, LCA will move to 1-2 on the season. Dunbar will move to 3-0. Short on the first one, but it falls in the front. Second one also good, 63-50. Nathan Hall checks in. Anderson Green takes it all the way to the hole, but blocked by Tim Hall. Spalding gets fouled by Tyler Hall. That's Tyler Hall's third. Spalding going to the line to shoot 2. First one's up, short. Second one good. 64-50 now. 29 seconds left. This one's all but over. Anderson loses the handle. Picked up by Max Van Dyke. Fouled by Eli Green. It's his third. Tim Hall will go to the line. Anderson had a lane and just lost the handle, and Van Dyke did a good job of getting on the floor and getting after it. First one's up and good. Hilt checks back in for Spalding.
For the Bulldogs, 0, Cade Hilt.
Second one up. Also falls. This one going to be a little bit closer than the final score will look like, but 14 seconds left here as Tyler Hall takes it in. Gets it blocked by Tim Hall. And that'll be probably your final score, 66-50. Dunbar defeats LCA. We appreciate you being with us today here on the LCA Sports Network. We'll be back with you. The next home contest for the girls will be next Friday when they play host to Harrison County, I believe.